Good morning, everybody. I have a Saturday morning make to share with everyone. I have her sitting in a little mint green muffin tin. I found the muffin tin, I don't know, a couple of Christmases ago at World Market. And of course, y'all know I really don't cook that much, but I'm like, this is perfect for crafts. So I a lot of times die cut and put little pieces in it. And as I was putting this together, the colors just match so well. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to make a dozen, or actually a baker's dozen of these little snow angels to share with everybody today. She is just precious. I have wanted this particular stamp and die set for so long. And a couple of weeks ago, when my creative time was having their sale, my husband and I were actually driving to where my son is living. He's a co-op student. He's in college and he's co-oping this semester, and he's about 7 hours away. And so I had been driving. I strategically planned when to trade places with my husband to drive so I could hop on my phone and order her, because I had been wanting her for so long. So she is from My Creative Time, and she is the Little Snow Angel. Sorry, Little Miss Snowlady MCT-414. So she comes with, let's see, y'all. She comes with the snow silhouette, little mittens and scarves, and the little dress or the cape. And I have used a bunch of the pieces out of here, so I have them on a little magnetic strip. So she has a little hat and bow and pocket and her little collar. So this is what she comes with, and she's the smaller one. I just thought she was so cute in the smaller size. So I used that, and I also used the stamps that came with her for her face. And so that is MCT-414. It came with that. And I also ordered the Angel Kisses MCT-413. And I used this stamp, the little tiny one that says Snow Angel Kisses. So I used that. And then I ordered her wing set, her little winter angel wing dies. And that is set number MCT-490, and these are the larger wings and halos for the set, and they also come with the smaller ones, and the smaller ones are what I used for her. And I only used the this one. I didn't use the, I guess what you would call the outline ones. I just used this. So those are the pieces I used, and y'all, I just have to say, My Creative Time may be my new guilty pleasure. I think every design she does just speaks to me. I love all the pieces for that. So, and I have some more that I'm working on now also that I can't wait to share with y'all next. So those are the dies and the stamps that I used. Let's see. Oh, and I wanted to say one thing about the particular small ones too. If y'all have the small or a small die cut machine, what I loved about these dies is every one of these would run through my small die cut machine. And I just love that. It just makes it, for me, a little bit easier, especially since I've had my elbow injury, to be able to use the small plates. And so I love that all of her pieces will go through that. So I wanted to mention that. Okay. So, a couple of things about her. I haven't decided yet whether I want to put a little hanger on her or not. So, I haven't done that yet because I can't decide if I want to go rustic or use some pretty silk ribbon or velvet ribbon. So, I may share later what kind of little hanger I add for her. But for now, that's what she looks like. Y'all can see I put the little snow at the bottom to give her some dimension. And I just wanted her to look like she was made of patchworks, like just a ton of old vintage fabrics. And that's what I hope she looks like, because that is really what I was going for, is I just wanted her to look like she was made from just gorgeous Victorian little fabrics, but out of paper, of course. So that is her. And I wanted to show y'all all the paper for her came out of this paper pad. And this is going to look so, I don't even know the word. It is falling apart. I've had it and I've used it so much. It is a Paper Studio paper pack. It's the Theodosia square. I believe they still make it. I've had this for a couple of years, and I'm not one who buys a lot of large paper pads, but y'all can see I even have tulle tied around it to keep it together. But I wanted to show y'all something about this particular paper pad that I love, if y'all have not seen this one in Hobby Lobby. And I think this pad has actually made it through a couple of clearance paper things that they restock and don't, that has not been discontinued. So let me see, y'all. Let me see if I can get this to where I can flip through it and show y'all kind of what I love about it. Hold on. Okay. All right, so this is the paper pad, and you can see, y'all, look at all the prints that it comes with. It's 180 sheets, and it has 60 designs in it, which I just think is phenomenal. So I'm going to set this here. But this is what I love about this. On even just this one page, this one design, there's multiple prints and sizes. And so what I love to do with this particular pad is kind of, you know, envision my color palette. And then I go through and just make little cuts out to get the little colors that I want. And like even on this one, even though it's mostly cream and pink, you can see a little purple, you can see a little bit of blue on the edge. And there's something about this particular pad to me that just really makes it seem like fabric. It makes good little dresses and, you know, hats and things like that for, to me, the old-timey look. So if you're looking for a new paper pad, this is one I just absolutely love. I just keep cutting it into little tiny pieces. So let me put that down here. And this is what I meant by that. I literally go through before I start, y'all, and I just make little square cuts out of the pieces. And this was all the little square cuts I made. And I just sat and ran them through for the different die shapes until basically there was nothing left of the little pieces. Because all the color palette is kind of similar, so they all mix and match. So that's what I like about this. So if you're looking for a new paper pad, that is one I really, really like. So that is the paper that was used for all of her hat and little cloaks. The thing that I use for her angel wings, I have an old tiny Bible, and I did want to use Bible verses for her wings on this. So I found a small tiny Bible, and I use those to make her wings out of, because I just wanted them to be real light and delicate. And you can see on these dies, they actually are perforated like feathers. I just love that. So that was what I used for her wings. Let's see what else, y'all. Okay, this is my fun, if you've never tried this, trick or tip for this. For her pom-poms, I wanted her to have more of the creamy, old-timey looking pom-pom. And so I cannot find those. But y'all know I love these natural pipe cleaners that I get from Joann's. So all I did, I love the color of these, and they're fuzzy like an old-timey Chanel. I just took and made a tight little coil, about that big, as tight as you can coil it up. And I took some wire cutters after I coiled it and cut it away. Kind of fold that back around. And if you just take your finger and kind of fluff it up, one side, for me at least, is usually not as kind of rounded as the other. and I just kind of fluff up the one that's more rounded. And y'all, I just think that makes perfect little pom-poms. So that's what her pom-pom for her hat was made out of, for every one of them. And I just glued that on. So if you have any pipe cleaners or Chanel stems that you love the colors of, kind of think of using them to make little pom-poms, because I really think they fill in that spot really, really well. So I wanted to mention that. And I used this face, and this was part of the set because I wanted her to have the carrot nose. And I stamped it in the VersaFine Nocturne because I wanted her to have the tiny detail of the eyes and the nose. And then I just used a little alcohol marker for the nose. And I did want to mention, sometimes if you use a paler orange, almost a taupey tan color for their noses, I think it kind of gives them more of a Victorian look sometimes. So I did that, and then I watercolored her cheeks, and then I used a little white gel pen to put the dots in her eyes. So that is all that went into her, y'all. I did just hand cut little squares for the Snow Angel Kisses stamp and just kind of propped it up in the snow for each one. You can see, and I just, again, I use those same little scrap pieces of paper to cut and add on there. So usually what I do is, like when I watch TV or I'm just sitting, I'll just sit and I'll cut all kinds of pieces and just then sit and mix and match, and like these are all the different little tiny colors of the collars and the bows for her hat. And it's so fun to just, you know, match but not match when I'm piecing them together. I have so much fun with that. But like I said, the thing that's fun to me about this is the color palette works. So even though these blues aren't the same, they're in the same color family, and so you can kind of cross use them. So I love that. So these are the little snow angels from my creative time. And let's see if there was anything else I wanted to share with y'all about this one. I want to make sure I'm not leaving anything out. I think that's all, y'all. I'm working on another little set. Hopefully I will. Oh, one more thing, the snow. I did bring this bag of snow in here just so I could show y'all. I get this at Hobby Lobby every year. It will last you forever. It's $4.99 regular price, but y'all know to get it like for half off. And I use this for the angel hair. I use it to make snow for a little added dimension on some of my stuff because it's curly and it's not messy. And you can just shape it and pull it. And I usually just glue it on with a little bit of Eileen's glue. And y'all, it's like adding instant little dimension and just whimsy to your creations. So I did want to mention that for this. And I think that's it, y'all. She was so much fun and did not have a lot of pieces and was not complicated. So if you don't have her, put her on your wish list because I think she's a whole lot of fun. And I have another color palette that I'm working on made out of these to share with y'all, hopefully this weekend. But look at this, y'all. Doesn't it make you just want to make them? I just think they're fun. They just look like they're all, you know, friends and hanging out together in the muffin tin. All right, y'all. Y'all have a nice weekend.